Hi there, welcome to another video and I hope you're doing well. Okay, so this video is about G6PD deficiency, that is also known as glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase deficiency. So this video is type of revision video. Okay, so watch it before reading the G6PD deficiency or watch it after reading the G6PD deficiency. Okay, so now let's start the video and I hope कि आप video end तक देखेंगे. So watch the video till the end. Now let's see what is the definition of G6PD deficiency. So a G6PD deficiency, it is a X-linked recessive disorder that is characterized by the red blood cell hemolysis on exposure to the oxidative stress. Okay, so whenever there is a stress, oxidative stress in our body, G6PD deficiencies occur. ओके नाउ उसका जो कॉज है वो हम बाद में देख लेंगे. अभी हम देखते हैं उसके कॉजेज क्या है. सो हियर आर द कॉजेज. Any chronic infection, okay, any chronic infection, kidney infection, lung infection will lead to the G6PD deficiency. Then there are the certain drugs, mainly primaquine anti-malarial drug, that lead to the hemolysis and G6PD deficiency. And there are the fava beans. Okay, so some person are allergic to fava beans. So after taking fava beans, okay, oxidative stress produced in our body and that will lead to the G6PD deficiency. So what happen when oxidative stress is in our body? So here are the two RBCs are given. So this is called the Haynes body and these one are the bite cell. So how Haynes body is formed and how bite cell are formed, let's discuss. So whenever there is a oxidative stress in our body, what happen? The hemoglobin in the RBC, it is going to be precipitate and that will lead to make the Haynes body. So this is here are the precipitate. I hope कि आपको दिखाई दे रहा हो. तो these are the precipitate of the HB and that whole body is called the Haynes body. And Haynes bodies are seen on supravital stain. This is not seen on the normal stain. Now what happen with the bite cell? So whenever there is a Haynes body, okay, it passes through the spleen, it passes through the capillary and all that organ, liver, it is going to be destroyed, okay, by the macrophage. Macrophage try to kill that, macrophage sees that like this is a foreign part, okay, so macrophage tries to kill that and that will make a bite cell. Macrophage bite them and that will make the bite cell. So this is a bite cell. So here are two characteristic features in the G6PD deficiency, Haynes body and the bite cell. Now let's see the causes of the G6PD deficiency. What is the main cause of G6PD deficiency? What is the pathogenesis of G6PD deficiency? Now let's see the major mechanism about G6PD deficiency. So in our body, HMP shunt pathway is there and that occurs simultaneously with the glycolysis and all that pathway. So what happen in the HMP shunt pathway? Glucose 6-phosphate, it is converted into the 6-phosphogluconate. Okay, this is a glucose 6-phosphate that converted into 6-phosphogluconate by the enzyme G6PD, glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase. Along with that, NADP plus, it is converted into NADPH. Okay, now what is the role of NADPH here? So NADPH, it converts the GSSG, means glutathione disulfide. This GS, it is a one molecule, SG, it is other molecule and they are joined by sulfide bond, that is glutathione disulfide, converted into the reduced glutathione by that coenzyme NADPH, and that glutathione has antioxidant property. Okay, it reduces the oxidative stress, it reduces the free radical in our body. Now what happen if this G6PD is not in our body? G6PD is not in our body, so this glucose 6-phosphate not converted into the 6-phosphogluconate, so that NADP plus is not converted into the NADPH, and if NADPH is not in our body, that glutathione disulfide is not converted into the glutathione and that glutathione can't perform its function antioxidant property. So this will lead to the oxidative stress in our body. Okay, and whenever there is oxidative stress, glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase deficiency is same. Okay, and there is a gene that located on the chromosome and mainly on the X chromosome. So that's why G6PD deficiency, it is a more commonly seen in the male, not female. Okay, rarely it is seen in the female, but more commonly it is X-linked recessive, so it is seen in the male. Yeah, that's the today's short video. अगर आपको पसंद आया है तो please hit the subscribe button, bell icon and like the video, share the video, comment here. and और भी ऐसे वीडियो चाहिए मेडिकल फील्ड रिलेटेड, कोई भी वीडियो चाहिए, व्लॉग चाहिए, स्टोरीज चाहिए, तो भी आप hit the subscribe button and bell icon. हम मिलेंगे नेक्स्ट वीडियो में.